Yo, Mark, what are you doing?
I'm just getting some shade. It's a bit bright in town.
Brighton town, Brighton.
Yeah, Brighton, search for the Holy Rail. Good, eh?
Dude, why don't you make like a tree and leave?
That was worse. Oh no, it's the black lung! Whoa, my power steering's gone. Oh, damn that black lung! Knocked me off my carpet, it's drifted out to sea. Now where am I? Got the sea, funny donut thing, Chris Eubank popping a wheelie on his Harley, and Brighton Pier. Excellent! Must be in Bognor Regis. What? Brighton! One of the things Brighton's most famous for is being heavily featured in the cult film Quadrophenia. This is the Great White Wall, famous for being in Quadrophenia, where a mod threw a rocker off, although it's also good for skateboarding. Taj Mahal.
There are street spots. I mean, everywhere has street spots. I mean, we've got little banks around, little ledges and stuff like that, but it's such an old town that there's no Milton Keynesy type bits. Churchill Square could have been a central street spot, and it was for about a week. When they first built it, marble ledges everywhere, steps, rails, the lot, absolutely perfect. And then they kind of realised what they'd done, and they were like, dope, we've built a skate park unwittingly, so we're going to have to employ loads of security guards. We're going to have to spend about 20 grand on loads of little metal bits to put on top.
What a shame. But nice of them to name the square after me, though. There is still this absolutely monstrous handrail. Not quite the Holy Rail, but good, nonetheless. I would do it, but I had a look underneath, and it has actually passed its slide-by date. Yes, this rail has gone off. This monster set is the local social security stairs. Only a few people have ever ollied these, although these ones just up the road I don't think anyone would try. They're massive.
At least there weren't any boards.
The most popular spot in Brighton is obviously the local skate park, the legendary Level.
The history of the Level goes back well into the 70s. I couldn't tell you what year exactly, but there was concrete down there, probably sort of mid to late 70s. It lasted through till the late 80s when it was just knackered, and that got bulldozed, and we were left with nothing for a bit. And then they resurfaced it a couple of years back with glassy, smooth concrete, built a whole new street course.
There's like a couple of steep flat banks, driveway with a rail, nice mini amp, 6 foot. My favourite, I think the hip.
The atmosphere at the Level is about the most relaxed you're going to get at any skate park. I haven't landed a trick in 15 years.
The reason why the park is so important to the skate scene is it's like a massive meeting place, you know? And it's cool just having a place where, you know, little kids can come meet the big kids, you can teach them bits of skating, and everything just evolves along the way.
It's sort of the heart of the skate scene. If the Level wasn't here, I don't think a lot of skaters would skate really.
Under this ramp lives Brighton local The Dude. He's about 4,500 years old, and I thought he might be able to shed some light on the whereabouts of the Holy Rail. Hello? I was just wondering if you've heard anything about the Holy Rail, seen it going around these parts.
Yeah, me and Street Lethal, we saw it when we were learning like sweepers. It's intense, really intense.
Hey! The rail! Where's the rail, man?
Oh, you need to take this golden thread and the wheel, like put these together, full moon maybe, and it's gonna here.
Oh,
All right, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Take it easy. See the face.
Yeah, see ya. So I'm not too sure on how this works. Suppose that goes in there.
Ah, you want to know about the rail? Well, one of the links in Stevie Williams' gold chain comes from the Holy Rail.
Okay,
Bling,
then,
bling. And Rob Dyrdek's been in search of the rail for over 10 years.
I'm going that way.
Wants to make a front bumper for his Merc-Benz. Bling, double.
Last week, Tim Warwood taught you how to ollie.
This week, he takes it a step further with the half cab.
I'm going to throw you in a half Nelson.
Dude, half Nelson? What that got to do with half cab? What are you doing, dog? I'm going to rock you off.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Tim Warwood. Pouvez-vous vérifier mes précieux de pneus? Nous avons watching Rad TV. Last week, I was with you with the ollie. This week,